Hey, Kid and Caboodles, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Miami, Season 6, Episode 6 review. So we pick up where we left off last week with all the ladies at Julia's F Cancer event. And Julia gets up dressed like Carmen Miranda. She looks so pretty. And she performs the opera for Martina. And Adriana was playing the piano. So everybody was shocked because nobody knew that she was going to get up there and sing except for Adriana. So when she got up there and sang or whatever, Martina's face just lit up. We don't see Martina smile for real. But her face just lit up. She was so happy, and it was a beautiful moment to witness. And so after she got done performing, she just hugged Julia and was like, she just could not believe that she'd done something like that for her. And we found out later on that she told Julia it was like the best, sweetest thing anybody had ever done for her in her entire life. And that just warmed my heart. It was just a beautiful, beautiful moment. So Lisa and Jody end up arriving. Now, remember, she was having issues with Lenny. The police had to be called and all of that mess. So when she gets there, Larsa and Alexia pull her to find out what happened. And we find out that she was in the room getting dressed. Lenny walked in her room. She told him to leave, get out. And he said this is his house and his room. And the kids was in the hallway. Her mother-in-law was in the hallway. The mama-in-law talking about, you'll be out of here soon. I never liked you. That girl's going to be a better mother than you. And at that point, that's when I would have DDT'd the mama. I wouldn't have gave not one damn. Wouldn't have gave one damn. Okay, I'll be waiting on the day for the ink to dry for me to get my settlement, and then when I see you, it's on site with that mama. So she said they was laughing at her and all of this stuff, and she was like, I'll call the police if you don't get out. They laughing. She called the police, and that's her side of the story. Lenny then filed charges against her, tried to press charges or added it to the divorce settlement lawsuit, whatever, saying that she was the one attacking him and pushing him and this, that, and the third, child. It's just messy, this shit between them two. So the girls is like, you got to get out of there. Like, this is not a healthy situation for you or your children. And Lisa, however, sits there with this look on her face like, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, despite this being torturous and like hell for me and my children and me having to walk on eggshells and get into it with this person, like in her head, she's still like, why would I leave? Like, I'm not leaving. And it's just like, at some point, it's just like, it's not worth it. Your sanity, your peace, your well-being for you and your children is way more pertinent to me. If you got to downsize, do whatever you got to do, just not to even have that type of drama in my life, because Lenny and his mama, that heifer, they all gonna get theirs, honey. They gonna get it in the end. And that's what's frustrating me about the situation with Lisa. Like, I understand that she's hurt, disappointed, betrayed, disrespected. It's, all of those things. And she has every right to be. But it's like she's become obsessed with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's she need to back up a little bit and prioritize. So we switch over to Julia, who tells Martina that the reason why she missed her last appointment was because she was rehearsing. And so Martina, of course, understands and, just tells her thank you again. And she's just so ecstatic. So Guerdy and Nicole joined the girls. And Nicole asked Guerdy, is she okay? Because she looked aggravated. She was like, yeah, I'm all right. So Lisa then brings up the cancer situation. And Larsa says that Guerdy never told her she couldn't say anything. Guerdy was like, girl, you lying. You even brought up the TMZ situation. Like, don't sit up here and lie in my face. Like, please do not sit up here and lie. Like, Larsa stuffed face. Ooh, she get on my nerves. Oh my God. Looking like a Madame Tussauds wax figure. Like, girl, just because everything in your life is fake, don't mean that everybody about to play with you. So Guerdy was like, you were irresponsible with the information. Larsa has the nerve to say, okay, thank you. You're welcome. I was trying to do you a favor. It came from a place of love. Girl, you wouldn't know what love was if it hit you in the face, girl. Only thing you know for sure is Botox, silicone, injectables, filler. Like, girl, other than that, you don't know nothing about nothing. That's what she should have told her. So Guerdy was like, who the hell are you to talk about my news to tell people? Like, who are you? Do I have to give instructions to everyone every time I have a conversation? I told her. She's denying I told her. Pathological liar. You lie about everything. And you know, Larsa's go-to is, you have to stop. You have to stop. No, I don't have to stop. You have to stop, heifer. Girl, I wish I was on that show, because Larsa thinks she big and bad or whatever, and ain't about nothing, and ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Because, like, who you think you talking to? Like, she need a real stunner on the show that's gonna get with her. The only person I think on that cast that will get with her is Lisa. Lisa don't give a damn who you are. Lisa got bite to her, and she ain't gonna stop. Okay, Lisa give you a run for her money. But yeah, like, girl, I wish I was on that show just for one episode. So Larsa gets up and asks Marcus to go to her to the restroom because she's tired of going back and forth and she over it. Glad you're over it. Like, what, girl? Like, ugh. So Lisa was like, I do feel like she was coming from a good place. And Guerdy checked her real quick and was like, if it happened to you, you would not like it. If it was Lenny and we were talking about Ish, you would not like it. You're actually motivating her to continue this back and forth with me instead of saying, stand down, Larsa. 1000%. Like, how are you going to tell me that she was coming from a good place when I told her not to say nothing? And then I can't wait to see how they feel now that they've watched it back, how she ran and told her friends first. Then was like, okay, let's go get dressed. She didn't care about that girl. She made it about her. She made it about her. So I can't wait to see what type of energy they're going to be giving when we get to this reunion. Because if they still trying to stick up for her, honey, girl, please. So Lisa was like, no. But you're both like, going, and Guerdy was like, I have the right to. What is you talking about? Even Alexia agreed. Like, come on now, bro. So Larsa comes back, because at that point Guerdy was like, I'm gone. I'm going to go home because I ain't got time for this. So Larsa goes back and sits with the girls and was like, if she's gonna hold that against me, then I'm done. Like, how are you done with her when you did something wrong? Make it make sense, dumb. Like, I cannot stand this chick. So after that, it's a new day. We see Lisa go with Adriana and Larsa to go see apartments and condos. They tour a $6.9 million condo with like $4,100 a month you got to pay in HOA fees. I'm like, yeah. And so they both was telling her, girl, you need to look for something a little bit more affordable because your divorce ain't even settled yet. Like, this is way too much. Like, girl, it ain't that deep. So I know that she has officially moved out. I don't know where she moved to, but she did move out. So Larsa brings up the Guerdy situation and says that she was going to tell people anyway. Regardless, heifer, it don't give you the right to go around and tell people. What about that don't you understand? Like, this girl has no remorse. Like, get her off the show. She irks my booty hole. So Lisa then invites the girl to Palm Beach because she's launching her own perfume, and she actually put up a picture on her Instagram last night. And I'm going to support it and see what it's smelling like. The ad was really pretty. Larsa asks, can she bring Marcus? Girl, the hell with you and Marcus. I'm sick of you and Marcus. Okay? I'm really, truly tired of you and Marcus. It ain't that much love in the world. Like, you ODing. It's nauseating at this point. So Lisa calls Alexia and invites her, and who is she with? Alexia was with Nicole and I believe Julia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they had went flower picking, and she invites them on the girls' trip. And of course they're excited about it. But Alexia was like, please don't talk about Lenny the whole vacation. Like, everybody is sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. And she just does not want to take heed to it. So Guerdy meets with Kiki and Marisol. And Marisol says that she didn't come to the F cancer event because she had a medical appointment. Like, I don't understand why people be lying about stuff. Just say you didn't want to come because Adriana was there and you ain't want to be bothered. Like, we all know that was the reason why. Ain't no point in lying. So Guerdy says that she and Larsa won't be good until she apologizes. And Kiki says in her confessional that, of course, Larsa owes her an apology and she was wrong. And I was like, well, if you felt that way, why ain't nobody say that to Larsa's face? That's the problem, because if everybody would tell her she was wrong and start holding her accountable, she probably wouldn't act the way that she do when she the odd man out. So Alexia and Julia go shopping. You know, they're building this friendship. They're getting along better. And Julia was like, you know, why not us share a room when we go to Palm Beach? And Alexia was like, ooh, you know, I don't know how Marisol and Adriana gonna feel about that. And I got to talk to Todd about it. So it went over my head when she said it the first time. So then when they're on their way to Palm Beach, Julia brings it up again and she says, I have to talk to Todd about it. And then she finally says that she's just gonna room with Marisol. Once again, I'm not even thinking about the whole Todd situation. So on the way there, because the girls drove in different cars to Palm Beach because it's not that far away from them. It's a 2-hour drive. And Lisa tells Marisol about the police incident. And Lisa goes on to say how she can't believe she landed somebody like Jody. He's such a great guy. He's handsome. He's fine. He got a nice body, this, that, and the third. And Marisol tells her, great. Now, how we going to keep him? And I feel like you need to stop talking about Lenny all the time. Like, he's going to get sick of it. Like, girl, you can't run to him every time. It has to be about him sometimes. And she was like, this is very negative, because Guerdy was agreeing. And she was like, this is very negative. Like, you guys don't understand our relationship. And I was like, girl, they're telling you the truth. You have to stop. It's like, once again, she's obsessed with this Lenny situation. Girl, get a therapist and talk to a therapist. You don't need to be talking about this to that man all the time. He's sick of it. He's sick of it. Your cast members are sick of it. You should be sick of it at this point. Good God Almighty. So, they get to the house, beautiful mansion, and Julia, of course, ends up sharing a room with Adriana. And she tells her how at first she had brought it up to Alexia about them sharing a room. And Adriana was like, go share a room with her. I don't care. She was like, well, no, because she said that she's going to stay with Marisol. But she kept on making these comments about, I have to ask Todd. I have to ask Todd. And she was like, do you think it has anything to do with me being a lesbian? And yo, I was like, I never thought about that. And so she was like, you know, we're trying to build a friendship, but if like that's what she owned, that's like not cool. Just because I'm a lesbian don't mean I want you. Like, huh? And then why would you be with somebody that think just because somebody's a lesbian gonna mean they gonna do something to you? Like, I was like, dang, I didn't even think about it like that. Hopefully that's not the case, but that's like the only thing that I can think of that Todd would have a problem with her laying in the bed with a woman that likes women, which is like, boy, don't nobody want the Cuban Barbie but you. That is the weathered Barbie. Like, don't nobody want Alexia? Out of here. So I guess she's going to end up confronting Alexia about that on next week's episode. And I can't wait. Kiki and Lisa going to get into a child. I can't wait for that. It's about to go down. Overall, I'm going to give this week's episode of Miami, I'm going to give it an A- because Larsa just infuriates me to the 10th power. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about the episode. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.